out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survived, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge. You made it the wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go on, blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe-to-toe, anyone you know, young or old, to get drove in the... I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the GOATs. What I wanna do with verses, that's like comparing T-ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I'll be doing this till I'm about 86, old as a holding my on the nurses.
Welcome, everyone. We appreciate you joining us for a little basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. You look at Milwaukee.
They've got a big road trip coming up. They're going to be out there a long time. I'm curious to see how they respond. Can they be the ones to make the big plays at the end of the game?
Inside. Pass to Bailey. And there's a 3-second violation. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Screen by Edey. Now Harris. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, the corner is a great spot for Harris. He works to get open over there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Bailey. No good from outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point. Whoa!
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Kessler. To the inside. Utah moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Bailey. And it's blocked by Edey. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. On offense, here's Utah. Looking for their first basket of the game. Collier, no good.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Edie. All alone. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Timeout. And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Collier. Driving to the basket. No good again that time. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Trent. The three. Utah grabs the miss.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Kessler. Pulls up on the wing. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Well, Bailey is a shot-making machine, particularly off the catch at this stage.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have two gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass to Edie. Over to the wing. Picked it out of midair. Here's the teardrop. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
.41 seconds left now in the first quarter. Off target from the baseline. Jazz trail by 11. On the take. Shot's good by Collier.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Antetokounmpo outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Now here's George. Still without a bucket. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Utah shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Substitution on the court.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Pass to Hendricks. Here's George. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Norris, while he's selective about it, Yusuf Nurkic has added a three-pointer to his game.
I think if you're a big in the modern NBA, you understand that your game is always about adapting to what's next. And listen, you have to be selective if you're just adding this element, but Yusuf Nurkic trying to evolve.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Another three for Utah.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Nurkic with some nice D.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Here's Sensible. He has 6. Pass to Collier. Clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Edey for 3. It's hauled in by Sensible. Utah trailing here. Out to the right wing. Here's Collier. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Utah moving the ball around. Wide open. Got it. Collier's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Out left to the wing. Oh, stolen by Harris. Antetokounmpo inside. Edey for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so a timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams making some changes here. Bucks trail by 3. Westbrook into the lane to snap the cold streak. And the Bucks miss again. Pass to Sensible. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Off with the layup. And the Bucks with possession. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Up again. Westbrook. It's tipped. Here's Rollins. And another miss by Milwaukee. And stolen by Jackson. Pass to Rollins. 4-3. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Oh, it's stolen. Now Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got his first 2 points.
Boy, that's textbook screen and roll action. You can see why they involve Nurkic in these sets. So savvy.
George drives in. .24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nurkic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .15 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. Here's Sims. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Utah ahead, leading by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Down low. Pass to Kessler. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Kessler's gotten his first basket of the night. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Markkanen outside. What a finish! Right at the rim by Markkanen.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Bucks trail by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's off on the layup. Second half getting started. About a minute played. And he drives in. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, Bailey's footwork is advanced for a rookie. It allows him to stay in control on the move.
Out to Harris. The three-pointer off the mark. Jazz leading by 11. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
And here's Bailey for 3. The rebound by Edey.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Utah. Pass to Bailey. From downtown. Drops in the 3. Bailey's got 7 points in the game.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Here's Rollins. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Kessler. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Bailey. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The ball goes to Milwaukee.
The Bucks trail by 9. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Perhaps no play defines Russell Westbrook more than that. An explosive drive. Nicely done.
And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. .156 left in the third quarter. Green for 3. Jazz leading by 7. Pass to Markkanen. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Milwaukee now. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Back over to you, B.A.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo inside. And he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Bailey. 7 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Edey with a double team. Here's Bailey. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
He's off on the second. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Kessler from outside, off the mark. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good D by Kessler. And here's the fast break. Here's Bailey. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's
26.
with 3 quarters behind us. Let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Bucks trail by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And stolen by Markkanen.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
There's the drive. It's Markkanen on the wing. Filipowski sets a screen. Markkanen inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Zach Edey. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Utah?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Here's Bailey. And it's Harris with the rebound. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. With the drive to the right side. Back to Kessler. Edey with a double team. And Edey with a block. Pass to Trent. And here is Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Filipowski. Jazz leading by 6. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Markkanen from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Allie, thank you. Giannis takes that first step. Book it!
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Now Markkanen. Oh, he can't jam it home.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Book it! It goes!
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Edey with a double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
Six on the shot clock. Drop pass and he dumps it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Markkanen. Oh, he missed the jumper. Harris. And he slams it down.
What a play by Harris. When he's called upon by his squad, he rises to the occasion.
Edey with a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Filipowski sets a screen. Kessler down low. Shot clock at 3. Here's Markkanen. Shoots a 3. Goes again. And he cashes it in on the layup.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Outside Simons. Edey. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, you love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a huge mistake.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Outside Trent. Let's loose for 3. That misses. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. This one was in the balance right until the final second.
Every given actress, and all these fake activists leave me baffled, bewildered. Relax a bit, let me relax a bit. I think I need to cool it off. I put some pep up in my step and then I do it up. I shine my cutlery and hit my jeweler up. Tell them hoorah, step up in this. That look too fly. Cop the Dior on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my Jula. Hating clogged by Madura. I showed the my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my Jula. Dolce the Don, Dolce the Dean, Dolce Supreme, the slump make a few bands and switch tribes, they switch sides. Flip scripts like B-sides. Who these guys? Only thing switching on me is thick thighs. I been did the then I did the clown face. Took them to the swamp meet. That was on a Saturday. Mud on the Prada boot, and that was on a bad day. I'm the hardest rapper this show training tape. Hoorah, step up in this.